Huskies, you're live. You're live on YouTube, monsters. They don't care. Archer doesn't seem like he cares. You're live on YouTube, Archer. Don't you care? Yes? No? Already waiting before it even started. Oh, you meanie, thank you. Yeah, I'm late today. I don't know. Hey, Manders. I had to push it by 2.5 hours, so I apologize, everyone. Listen, if you're ever waiting for the YouTube lives, if you're like, hey, this idiot scheduled this thing and he's not here, check the Discord server, discord.gg/Siberian Derpskies. I always keep the Discord server up to date if I have to move things around on the day. So, apologies. My mom's dog, Mina, is in the hospital right now. She's not doing great. And my mom was visiting her at the time I was scheduled to do this live. And I use my phone for the lives, so I just wanted to be available for her if she wanted to call me. So, but I spoke with my mom. She's okay. Her dog is improving slowly, um, but improving. So that's good. So happy Friday, Junior, y'all. Hey, Goblin. Look at Goblin with that shield. Is that a shield? I guess it is a shield. Because I finally got off my ass and officially made her a mod on YouTube. Like a dummy. Took me forever. How's everyone holding up? Please take Archer for a drive or do the song. Hannah, that's up to Archer. He's got to assume the position. I can't force him into the position. Better watch out, Chaos Gremlins. Oh, wow. As soon as I say that, he gets in the position. All right, well, I guess he wants to go for a drive. Like as if on cue. Do you want to go for a drive, bud? I think he does. I think he does. All right, well. We did it, Archer the Bug. We went all the way to 6th gear. Boop. You're the fastest Husky you ever was. Boop. You are so incredible, Archer. Boop. Big island, little island, big island, little island, big island, little island. All right, Archer the Bug. The only thing we haven't done yet is go digging for that snaggletooth. Let's see it. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. We found it, everyone. There's that snaggletooth. You're such a good boy, Archer. Why do you put up with us? You spoil us, Archer the Bug. You spoil us, mister. What a good boy. What a good boy. Oh, I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes, mister. Yes, I know. I know. Huff, huff, huff. Oh, you okay? You all right? Yeah, he seems fine. Okay. Leia, I heard you crying while Archer was going for a drive. Are you upset that he's getting more attention than you? Leia, last live, I feel like the last time we went live on YouTube, the camera was on you for like 45 minutes. That's pretty good. I thought maybe we'd give Archer some attention this time. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, good girl. All right. Well, never mind. Archer just went inside. All right. Well, by default, I guess the camera's going to be on Leia. Anyway, I've been neglecting the chat. Sorry, everyone. I think you can all agree that I should have taken Archer for a drive. So, Agafreund says, hello. Finally, oh, you didn't say hello. Someone else said hello. Finally caught alive. It's 10:35 p.m. here. Well, thanks for being here, Aga. Joker and Kiska say hi. Well, we say hi back to both Joker and Kiska. She is a penguin. She is such a contradictory. Uh, wait, what's that? Leia, be nice to your brother. He's not going to take that from you unless he was planning on taking it from you. Archer, were you planning on taking that from her? Can't rule it out. Good girl. I know. That's your raccoon, isn't it, Leia? Isn't it? Good stretch, Leia. Leia, you're such a good stretchist, miss. You are such a good stretchist. Oh, take care, Z. Thanks for being here. For whatever time you gave us. I'm grateful. Amber says hello from Oklahoma. Hello, Amber, from North Seattle. Hey, Duchess. Aloha. Hello, it's almost midnight over here. You're in, I want to say Finland, Eleanor, I believe. Yamini says, ditched my boyfriend's messages to be here. Yes. That is, Yamini, if that's not Leia coded, I don't know what is. Being dismissive of a man is like, pfft, that's as Leia as you can get. Is Leia a redhead? She's a goody. Her code is called a goody, Agouti, which means that the individual strands of fur are banded. So every individual strand has like bands of color to it. Which you can really see from this angle. You can kind of see it right here. When you look from the side, you can kind of see how she's like, it's darker on the tips and lighter on the bottom. That's not just like her undercoat. Like the individual strands of fur are banded. So someone with a $5 super chat, Star1Rose. To be honest, you've become my favorite YouTuber. So keep up the consistent schedule, please. And voice replies on every comment. I try with the voice replies. I'm not gonna commit to doing like a voice replies post every week, because I don't want to repeat myself too much. But I am still having fun with the voice replies. So that's not going anywhere. Greetings from Switzerland. Also 10:35 p.m. here. Gotta see the derps. Hell yeah, you do. Check our channel. Thanks for being here. Hell yeah, finally caught a stream live. Well, welcome, Calamity Kami. The lives are normally at 4 a.m., so I'm glad it's at 6 today. Yeah, Tigger, I had to move things around today, so. Top 5 anytime soon? I'm hoping to put one up tomorrow. Blackstar, honestly, I just, like, haven't finished editing yet, so I don't wanna commit to it. I've kinda got a lot on my plate this week, so, but yes, the top 5 comments will be making a return very soon. Yeah, Goblin, I know. Yeah, I understand, which is why I'm saying I'm not committing to anything. So, what is your funniest interaction? You can call me Willard. I'm going to forget your name, Violet Golf. I'm sorry. What is my funniest interaction? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, Sky with a 60. Is that Mexican peso? Is that what that is? Well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Hi. Hi, Sky. How are you? Thanks for being here. Sia says, hello. It's literally 2:07 a.m. here, and I need to get up early tomorrow, but this stream is so worth it. Love y'all. Well, I'm glad you're here, but like I promise you it's not worth it. Just go to bed. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Mexican pesos. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you, Sky. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Here from South Africa. Sorry, I can't speak today. Here from South Africa. Way too hot for Huskies. You know, you say that, Tazza or Taz, but I know some Huskies in Miami who are quite happy. I know some Huskies in Arizona who are quite happy, which those are two very different kinds of heat. One is quite humid and one's quite dry. Um, so yeah. Hello from a gorgeous morning in Brisbane, Australia. Love these pups. Thank you, Invisible Bob. I love them too. Oh, Moose is here. Hey, Moose, what's up? The weather looks so nice over there today. It is like a perfect day outside. My house is a cave, though. I've put down the blinds and everything, made it as dark as possible because my air conditioning stopped working a couple days ago, and I haven't had people come in to fix it yet. So the insulation on my house isn't great, and I have a wall of western-facing windows, so the afternoon sun, it just greenhouses in there real quick. It gets pretty uncomfortable pretty quick. So I would argue your Twitch streams are worth going to bed at 3:30 a.m. Thank you, Pellinors. Can we get an Archer nose boop? If he comes back out here, we can. Absolutely. Leia is fully okay. She's still dealing with some arthritis. Her hip is just bothering her, and I think it frankly, I think it always will. Um, but but with medication and training, like exercise training, um, we're addressing it. And she's so strong. She's very, very strong. So Poke Medra says, "Hey Jonathan, hope things are well in your world." They're doing pretty good. It's hard to complain. What sort of sunscreen do you use? I'm a Brickell man. Broad spectrum SPF 45. So it's kind of like a daily moisturizer with a bunch of sunblock in it. And I apply that like 3 times a day. Um, and it's actually a big trigger for Leia. It's a big trigger. She does not like it when she hears the click of the bottle opening. She starts crying because she thinks it means I'm leaving her. What's the latest you stayed up because of taking your huskies on a walk? Probably 2 a.m. Probably 2 a.m. I'd say. I'm totally in love with your little love monsters. Well, thank you, Daniela. Me too. Any progress with her walking down the stairs? No, but I haven't put in the effort I wanted to. So I'm working on it. She's also we're waiting on a re-up from of her Adequan, which is an arthritis medication. So I'm Archer and Leia's biggest fan in Sweden. Well, thank you, Dre Dubs. It's very sweet of you to say. Archer and Leia famously hated in Sweden. They really, really dislike them there. So if you're a fan, it means definitionally you're the biggest fan in the whole nation. Why do you always go to bed so late? Is it because of the husky? It's a bit. Way before I had huskies, I was kind of a night owl. So it's a little column A, a little column B. Are the siblings going to the beach to create chaos this summer? Not that far north from me. Like maybe like a 15-minute drive. There is a dog park on the beach, and I have never taken them there, and I don't know why. And I really should, and I probably will this summer. So why am I getting notifications to watch videos from my own channel? I have no idea. Sorry, Squish. You're too sorry. It's too fast for you. Greetings from New Jersey to the dogs and you, Jonathan. Hope your day has been well. It's been okay. Spiral into a void. I have faith she'll get there by the end of summer. Thank you, Squish. How do you function with such less sleep? Mitsurino, a lot of coffee. I have had 3 double espressos so far today, and it's 1:43 in the afternoon. And I nap. I usually take a couch nap, like a 30, 45-minute couch nap in the afternoons. So Black Star says, "Please don't scream, y'all!" Sorry. Oh, I scared you, Leia. I'm sorry, Leia. I'm sorry. I was saying that for effect. I'd be very surprised at people who could hate you. Well, Penguin, talk to some of my exes. I think some of my ex-girlfriends would be like, "That's pretty easy." So Black Star says, "Why are you like this, Jonathan?" I don't know. If I knew the answer to that, I think I wouldn't be like this. Yeah. Do the fur babies nap with you? No, they really don't, Zoe. I wish. They're not cuddly. That's kind of the only thing I would change about Archer and Leia. I just wish they wanted to snuggle. They don't. Like, if I started petting Leia right now, she'd get really annoyed with me. Um, so sometimes I will nap with Archer. Twice a month, he'll jump on the bed with me and we'll nap. But it's more common that he's annoyed that I'm on the bed than anything else. How's the weather there now? Weather's perfect. Bright blue skies. No complaints. Really temperate. It's quite nice. Quite nice. Quite in the American sense, not in the British sense. Which my understanding is if you're a British person and you say quite, that means like not quite. Seems dumb to me. But what do I know? Have to get up by 6:30, and now it is 10:44. But it's my birthday today, so this is like my personal gift. Well, happy birthday, Violet. Golf, you told me Willard, I think you told me your name was. Happy birthday, HBD. My husky is like a mix of both of your huskies, minus the fact he doesn't sit on his walks. Question: Have you ever played tug of war with Archer and Leia's toys recently? Not recently, no, but I used to do it when they were puppies all the time. They kind of don't care enough now. I love your huskies. They are so cute. Thank you, Fireflower. I think so too. Oh, is Blue here? Oh, Blue's here. Hey, Blue, what's up? We're finally done with below freezing temps, so tomorrow I'm going to the garden center at last. Big excite. Canada's so weird. It would be so cool if it existed. It sounds wonderful. Is it weird that I have the time of Seattle on the clock app on my phone, even though I live nowhere near America? Yes, it is, Tigger. That's very weird. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Are we doing paint videos anytime soon? You know, Mitsurino, we should. I keep forgetting to buy more art supplies. I literally just need to buy the canvases from Amazon. I just keep forgetting to do that. Sorry, that's my fault. Duchess, Lord of the Dirt member for 5 months. Thank you, Duchess. Thank you. We've got that Derp Lord happy hour next week, 1 week from tomorrow. Don't forget. But it's not the end of the world if you can't make it. But I'm just saying, 1 week from tomorrow. Leia's fur is so beautiful, so many different colors. Some of it almost looks red in this light. Gorgeous. I agree, but I'm biased. Have you ever had any breed of dog beside huskies, more specifically Goldens or German Shepherds? I'm curious to know. Never any Golden, never any German Shepherd. Well, that's not true. My 2 husky mixes growing up, they were mostly husky. They were more husky than anything else, but we did a doggy DNA test, and they had some German Shepherd in them. But not a lot. They really just looked like purebred huskies with floppy ears. That's how I would describe them. But they were mixes. So you should go off brand for the puppy and get like a silken windhound. I don't know a windhound, or is it like a vindhound? Um, my wife was like, "Can we get a trainable dog for our next one?" I was like, "We kind of branded ourselves as like around huskies," and she was like, "I would really like a dog who would like listen to me." It's like, I don't know. That sounds awful. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. It's now 2:20 AM in India, so good night. Oh, take care, Arco. Thank you for being here, though. Sleep well. Pleasant dreams. Does Archer get full-blown zoomies inside or outside? Yes, both. Actually, Archer's had zoomies every night this week. I just haven't had any footage of it. Um, like last night, he and I were just playing on the deck at 1:30 in the morning. We were just kind of bouncing around. It was a lot of fun. Isn't Biggie an honorary husky? Yes, he is. You know, I haven't seen Biggie in a while. Morning Wood says, "You have a wife?" Apparently. So they keep telling me. And Squish says, "There's always one." There is always one. A trained dog? But what would you do with all that extra time? That's kind of where I'm at. Why do you think Archer is silent around you? I've seen him be vocal, but he's mostly silent. He's actually not silent around me. Here's the thing. Archer will often make noise. I would say every day. He whines at me or barks at me. But he does that so that I will look at him, and the moment I look at him, he stops. And that's why it's hard for me to get footage of him doing it, because whenever I pull the camera out, he's already got what he wants, because he wants my attention, you know? Did you birth Archer and Leia? Yes, I did. Separately. They're not twins, but yeah. Leia is the prettiest husky I've ever seen. Thank you, Sasquatch. I agree, but I'm biased. A back pocket camera. Yeah, it's just he's too good. He's too good, Ziga. And it's like the briefest of eye contact. I don't know how to describe, like, the just a flash of eye contact, and he's like, "Ah, I got you. I got you. Now you're in the web." You know? So Squish says that's Timber too. I have very little footage of Timber a-wooing or barking, but he does in fact bark and scream every day, and he woos every morning, just not on camera. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You okay, Leia? Are you annoyed with the sun? I'm sorry, baby butt. I'm sorry, pretty girl. Can I do anything for you? Am I in your way? No? Okay. All right. Yes. Well, let me. Unfortunately, this is as low as the tripod goes. But yeah, a rare sunny day in Seattle. You know, it's not that rare, Winter Lake. It's just seasonal. I'll die on this hill. Summers in Seattle are so pretty, beautiful, perfect weather, mountains, water, everything. It's the other 8 to 9 months of the year. The other 8 to 9 months of the year, it is just November. So, I like that you read my name as Tigger and not Tiger, like a lot of people do. Well, there are two G's. People read that as Tiger. What is your deck made of? Trex. It's composite. I'm from Vancouver Island, so I can confirm very nice summers in that part of the world. Yeah, the Goblin's from Vancouver Island. Straight ups. Sorry, Goblin. I probably shouldn't have outed you like that. I apologize. I wasn't thinking. I just spoke. Goblin's not from Vancouver Island. That was a ruse. Trying to throw you off their trail. I thought so. I thought it would be okay. But still, I apologize. Melissa Jacob says, I've never got a live before. Well, you're catching it now. Do you like to watch other YouTube dogs? If so, who? A lot of YouTube dogs, frankly. Mostly the Husky content creators, like Gone with the Snow Dogs. Um, and Levi the Husky Rescues. She's a wonderful creator. She's very sweet too. We've DM'd a few times. I can be your stoker because I am known as one by my friends. Okay. Yellow Pearl says, just teach me how to get a perfect dog like yours. How did you choose them? No, they chose me, Yellow Pearl. It was kind of that simple. Vancouver Island is huge. It's not a very good indicator of where I actually live. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I think you mentioned you might want to get a third Agent of Chaos, or did I hallucinate? Oh, I actively want one checker. Actively. Um, yeah. Do you follow Emmy the Lab? I do not. Yellow Pearl. Good boy Ollie is wonderful. Yeah, it is. I don't think it will be anytime soon, you Mark. I need to come into a good amount of money in order for it to be anytime soon. So, yours are the only dogs I watch. All the others are birds. Oh, yeah, I get that, Pelinors. Melissa with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Melissa. Love from New England. Well, love from North Seattle, Melissa. Takes longer to drive across Vancouver Island than it does to drive across Switzerland. That doesn't surprise me. It's humongous. See, the problem is I work from 8 to 5 car mechanic, but I really want a Husky. Sad times, which is why I watch these videos. I get it. I know what you mean. See, my problem is I really want to learn how to fix up cars, but I've got these Huskies and they take up so much time. Actually, my brother and I do that a lot. We know nothing about cars. Like nothing. But we will often, like, send each other, like, Instagram reels of people who just, like, buy super busted Land Rovers and fix them up themselves, or buy, like, those old, like, 1970s MG sports cars and fix them up themselves, and just like, "Yeah, I wish I knew how to do that." That looks so cool? That looks like so much fun. What do you think the Huskies are dreaming about? Well, in Leia's case, it's usually murder. Usually. What are you looking forward to this summer? Great question, Savannah. I don't know. I have some travel coming up, which I guess I'm looking forward to. Travel, I like love it, but it also stresses me out. Mostly just because like I'm away from the dogs, and we have a deeply unhealthy attachment to one another. Yes, Squish is correct. Do a ton of research before getting a puppy. If you had any more crow interactions, yeah, pretty much daily, actually. Hi, Jonathan from Winter Haven. I might watch later. I'm really dog tired at work right now. Tell Leia thanks for taking a nap from me, but it isn't helping me much. I will, Scott. Thanks for being here. My brother once pulled apart half of his engine to find a leak, only to discover the leak was at the bottom of the engine bay. Yeah, you said words. I don't know what that means, Moose. But sounds like it would be really cool to know what that meant. I have a 1996 Volkswagen Golf MK3 Rolling Stones edition, and I had a 1 of 250 Golf MK3 20 YAR 1.9 TDI. I mean, that sounds sick as hell. I don't know what any of that means. I know what is that a 20 liter? 2 liter? No, 1.9 liter, right? Is that not what that means? I don't know. I don't know what that means. My dad has a 1954 MG ragtop. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Duchess. That sounds sick as hell. 1990 GE refrigerator. Never get rid of it. That'll work forever. I need to sleep now before work, but I can hear my BF watching wrestling downstairs, so I have the napping Huskies as inspiration to just sleep through the noise. Dump them, epic fail. Just dump them. That would be my advice. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yar is German for year. Okay, thank you. I did not know that. But now I do. They mentioned it in German because you used verboten once. Yeah, I guess I did, didn't I? I am quite cultured. Guilty as charged. No, Leia doesn't like being booped, programmer. She really doesn't. So I won't. I'm sorry. Archer doesn't mind it. Leia actively dislikes it. So I feel a disturbance in the force. Archer needs a snicky snack. I promise you, Checker Channel, he does not need a snicky snack. He might want a snicky snack, but he does not need a snicky snack. Yeah, Twimb. I think she just wants to stay out of the sun as much as possible. If you're ever in LA, he will take you for a ride. Oh, thanks, Duchess. I mean, I do. I used to go to LA all the time for work. I haven't been in years. I have a net worth that was considered exceptionally poor in 1900. Okay. I don't know what that means. Is it really hot there for huskies? Not really. No. Where is that snicky snack hater? I don't know. I don't. He would have a lot of guts if he showed his face around here. How do Leia and act? Or how do Leia and Archer react when they meet people who want to pet them? Positively. And it's quite humid in Washington State. Actually, Washington State. There are two Washington states. Well, there's one Washington State, but it's basically split in half. And Eastern Washington is actually quite arid. It's quite dry, quite arid. That's where they have all the vineyards, and it's quite deserty. Actually, you could be driving through it, and like there are bits of it that kind of look like New Mexico, like frankly. Um, and then Western Washington, like from the Cascades to the Pacific Ocean. That's kind of what people think of when they think of Washington State. It's the really tall conifers and it's wet and very twilighty. So, yeah. How did you train both of them to live together when Archer first came? I didn't really put in a lot of effort. Leia's very good with puppies. Leia's very, very, very good with puppies. Um, she's not great with fully grown dogs. So, having lived in Chicago, Seattle, and northern Nevada, I will say Seattle is far less humid than Chicago, but a normal amount of humid compared to Nevada. That makes sense to me, Winter Lakes, actually. I mean, I lived in DC for 10 years, and like summers in DC were like, it is like literally a swamp. So, Miss Music says, "Hi from Florida." Speaking of swamps, my brother and his girlfriend lives very close to Seattle. Well, Miss Music, I live in Seattle. How about that? Oh, I forgot they filmed Twilight over there. They did. Yeah, Forks, Washington. It's not that far away. Do the pups like watermelon? No, they don't. They don't really like fruits or vegetables. Try to get them to eat them. They don't. Dog park visit anytime soon? Well, you mean the Archer's getting groomed. So no. So not for at least 2 weeks. Not for at least 2 weeks. I gotta get my money's worth on that groom. We know Leia had 2 leg surgeries. Did Archer have any? Or his legs are normal. He has not had any knee surgeries on his legs. He's had other surgeries. Oh, we got Brainrot in the chat. Hey, Brainrot. Hart says, "Hi, Jonathan. Have you heard of the new game coming out called Hounded? It's like the game Stray, but for dogs." I've not, actually. I haven't. Do they like other dogs and cats? Well, McLovin, they love cats. They were raised by cats. And they're very good with other dogs, like, at the dog park. I think if another dog just, like, came into my yard, Leia would be very upset. So, yeah. But, as far as, like, playing at the dog park, that sort of thing, they're great. They're wonderful. They're perfect. They're ideal. No complaints. No notes. 10 out of 10. Sky Jellyfish says, "How are things at House Derpski?" They're good. I'm very eepy today. So I'm kind of hoping my game plan, which is subject to change, is to do this live for like another 30 minutes and then go edit and post a video and then take a nap and then walk the Huskies. That's my plan for the rest of the day. Whether or not I am successful at executing that in that order, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's pretty random, pro gamer. It's pretty random. But like generally if she's excited, one of the first things she does to express that excitement is to just like attack Archer. Archer's doing great, sweet Miramar. I think he's probably hiding under my bed. Jonathan, I don't mean to alarm you, but it appears that Leia has thwarted gravity. She is walking along the wall. Yeah, well, I mean, this is not a new development, brain rot. She has conquered the mysteries of physics many, many years ago. So yeah. You should host a game show called Murder. Okay. What are the details of this game show? An 8-bit king? Leia has a little cat personality. She does, McLovin. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But they say that Huskies are just dog hardware that's running cat software, and I think that's pretty accurate. I was thinking of getting a Husky and a Maine Coon cat in the future. Are Huskies good with cats in general, or are Leia and Archer honorable exceptions? I would say they're the exceptions. I've heard some genuine horror stories about dogs or Huskies and cats. Huskies can have a high prey drive. So, in the case of Archer and Leia, I had 2 cats when I brought them home as puppies. So they just like grew up with cats and learned that cats are friends, not food. So, which is why if and when I do get a third husky, I will want to have already had cats because I will want my huskies to grow up knowing that cats are friends, not food. So Archer isn't like the typical husky except for stubbornness. Yeah, he both exemplifies and defies like kind of like typical husky classification. You know what I mean? Like he's quite stubborn. He's quite clever in like very specific ways. He's quite neurotic, which is all like classic husky, but he's like very quiet. He's very quiet for a husky. So, yeah, I mean, Hannah, that's kind of the way it works. If they were like super, super active during the streams, I would really struggle with keeping up with the chat and that sort of thing. I kind of plan my streaming around when I know they're going to be chill. So I know that people want to see them be more like, because that is entertaining, but I can't, I don't know how to manage a stream and like play with them and that sort of thing at the same time. So. What's my favorite time of the day? 11:37 a.m. Thank you for asking. Nobody ever asks me that, Savannah. Did Archer have his dental checkup in April? No, it got moved to June. What is at this moment the favorite toy stuffy for Leia and Archer? Well, Archer, I think, is probably still his hedgehog. And lately, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Lately, it's been that little raccoon thing for Leia. Lately, is in like the last like 5 days. Yvonne Valenti says, "I made your Snicky Snack comment my ringtone. Absolutely love it." Oh, I love that. That's cool. Thank you. Sorry you have to listen to my voice so often. Unless you're deeply unpopular and nobody ever calls you. But you seem lovely, so I doubt that's true. Uh, do they like fetch? They're not very good at fetch, McLovin. If you can't have a real raccoon boyfriend, a stuffy will do the job. That's a good point, Yamini. Hey, mom's the boss. Oh, hey guys, I have to go. I got an upsetting text from my mom. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I gotta go call her. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry to end this so abruptly. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for everything. And I'll be live on Twitch tomorrow. And yeah. So I gotta go. I'm so sorry to end this so abruptly, guys. But thank you for being here, and we'll chat soon. So bye for now. Bye.